what's up, beautiful people? Guess what? We're back, and it's me, Mudhani Gatuma, and today we're having the gorgeous, beautiful Marilyn Opio, the founder of Merop Productions. So today we're going to be talking about her journey, and she's going to be explaining to us maybe how she started. You know, everybody needs a hustle here and there, so times are hard, things are really tough for people, and having a side hustle or a business of your own, it's really important. So today we're going to learn a few things from her and how she started out, you know, how she maintains her beauty, and having to handle a business, a whole lot of work for her, and having to lead a team. So today we are going to be with her discussing about all that, you know, getting to know about her hobbies, who she's dating, maybe. So we're going to be learning about all of that, and I'm so excited to be having her today. So hi dear.
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm good.
How are things? I see you looking so beautiful.
Things are better.
Damn, things are really good. Hujashikwa na corona? Haijakuguza?
Kind of tumeshikwa, but we are managing.
Haijakuaffect hata?
Kidogo.
Sisi imetusuffocate. So things are really hard for people, and to have a business that's still running, you know, it's still something, and really it's a really big stride. So I want us to maybe discuss about how you've been handling things, especially during the COVID, this pandemic. So you can maybe start off with telling us about how you started Merop Productions. How has it been? How did you start it?
Actually, it has been a very long journey. Not so much long, but I think 3 years ago, we actually celebrated our 3rd anniversary.
Oh, that's
last year, November, we celebrated our 3rd anniversary since we started our journey. Initially, I started it as photography. I used to do photography part of it.
Okay.
I didn't include that the videography in. So when we soldiered on till the 2nd year of the 3 years, I sat down and I was like, wait, will I always be just doing photography only? I think there was a gap, and I really needed to fix, like, a whole lot of this media production team. So I was like, me starting Merop Production was like, it was because of love. I was heartbroken.
Passion.
Yes.
Heartbroken.
Yes, I was heartbroken. Then through that love story journey, then I wanted to like narrate love stories through videos and pictures, you know, just seeing how people wear, and then you're like, oh, it looks nice. So I loved capturing that bit, but I was like, I needed equipments, I needed like backup from maybe some friends or just people to bring on board and then work together with. And so that was the idea.
Damn, that's really good. But for the heartbreak part, Wanaume, what are you guys doing? How do you heartbreak such a beautiful lady? I mean, what are you looking for?
It's normal.
I'm just not okay. We're going to have a discussion later. But anyway, what kind of services do you guys offer?
Okay, like Merop Media Production is based on photography and majorly videography part of it. In videography, we cover weddings, beautiful weddings across the country. We do burial coverages. We do events, any beautiful event or any whatever.
So you guys are there to capture the moments?
Yeah, we capture the moments, in fact, across the country.
Uh-huh.
And we do the corporate events. We include almost every event, anything, even the birthdays, the family gatherings, the family home welcoming,
Okay.
Graduation ceremonies.
Anything that's
any
beautiful.
event that is beautiful. Maybe except funeral, which is not.
Still need
but
some.
we still need some memories to capture. So yeah, that is basically what we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I've seen some of your work on social media, especially on Facebook, and you guys are really doing a great job. So it's something that, would prompt people to even start. It's a really big company, and your work is really admirable. So is it what you learned in school?
Yes, I did journalism at East Africa University, and I went and ventured now, I specified now on photography and videography when I saw a lot of my classmates, actually the course mates, were usually on the anchoring part of it. And then as a woman I saw again the need for women to always be behind the cameras, because you find most of the times women want to be seen on cameras, on televisions, on these media platforms. And then I sat down and thought for myself and said, even though I did journalism and I really wanted to appear on television, but I still wanted to feel how it feels to be behind the cameras. So having that idea, I think it also helped me made a step in going and venturing into media production. Yeah.
So you wanted that Merop, different tastes.
Yeah, kind of like most of the times it's men behind the cameras. Now I now wanted a lady carrying the cameras and just being behind the cameras. And you of course you're beautiful, but people will be wondering, why is the beautiful lady doing behind the cameras? Why don't she be seen in front of the cameras? Yeah.
Well, that's really amazing. So just tell me, how is your normal day like? For most people, especially we've had a lockdown before, and maybe during the COVID-19 pandemic, so many people, maybe some lost their jobs, most maybe at home, doing some things at home. So maybe a typical day would be like waking up, eating, sleeping, and maybe trying to get a few things done here and there. So how is your typical day, maybe at your workplace?
Okay, as a CEO of the company, you got to manage several things. You remember, you manage your employees, you manage how the business should be running. Sometimes you're up and there looking for the clients at the same time. So on a normal day, maybe in the morning, I'll wake up maybe around that is Tisa.
Okay, let's see.
In the morning.
Okay, 3.
Yes.
Okay, that's quite early.
I wake up 3 and then I'll go to my laptops or computers. I'll first of all go to my emails and then check who looked for me. Do we have a new client? What are people saying about Merop, and what do we need to do further? So at least I'll always start with the Merop production.
Okay.
So I check up and then I go to the kitchen. I do my breakfast, and after that, after taking my breakfast, and then I'll pray, and then I'll get to go.
Yeah, that's some business-oriented mind right there. You guys should take some few notes here and there and maybe try and incorporate them in what you're doing every day. But anyway, maybe away from work, what will I find you doing? What are your hobbies? What do you like doing?
If it's not photography, it's photography, and it's photography.
What do you have an eye for? What's the best photo that you can take for animals?
Most of the times, another passion and hobby that I love when I'm at home most of the times is cooking.
Okay.
Cooking and fashion. I like dressing. I like cooking beautiful foodstuffs and just trying different foodstuffs, maybe from different tribes and countries. So I'll just make some dishes. Take my camera and then I rent them. take the initial pictures, and then we just post, and then I'll be admiring the food stuff and the photography part of it.
Okay.
So basically it's photography. If it's not photography, then it's cooking and just fashion.
Okay, you guys don't hold this against me, but one of my hobbies is eating, and I think I already have an opportunity and an invite.
Yeah, sure. Welcome anytime.
An indirect one.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I think I should visit your place more often. But before then, maybe you know the challenges that you face, you know, in your line of work. What are the challenges?
Yeah, challenges must be always there in every business or in every company. First of all, as a CEO, I'm a lady, first of all. So you know, you wouldn't know who is genuine, who is not genuine in this business.
Okay.
Somebody might just want to hook you up again, but they have different different intentions.
Okay.
I remember one time I went for some events, and I came very late, and it was so rainy. The seasons were rainy. It was rainy seasons, and then I missed the bus the buses,
Okay.
and then I had to board a different
bus.
means of transport. And so it was kind of private, but I was like, you know, it was almost like 12 in the midnight, and remember, you were alone. You have the equipments with you, and you can imagine how sometimes expensive they are. And my employees, most of them were not around. I'd sent them somewhere else. So I was alone. I was coming from this event, and
you're there carrying
my
equipment.
equipments, most expensive equipments, and I'm thinking that this is, if any case, this gentleman realizes that I'm carrying some very
You're carrying millions
expensive
in
my bag. What will happen? But at the end of the day, everything went well, and I went safe. Now I remember the second time was when a guy, actually a guy from another NGO called me and hooked me up for a job. Actually, it was supposed to be a documentary. So we were to meet and talk about the quotations and how we are going to work about this.
Okay.
So the guy called me and made some we were to meet.
Okay.
So I was there in time. I waited for this guy like almost more than 6 hours.
Where?
It was just like, I'm coming until it was late.
African time.
So when the evening was coming, you know, the darkened, and then he called himself a manager, and then he was like, you know, I want you to come over to my office. And then I was like, no, that was not the place you were supposed to meet. So yeah, there are a lot of challenges, by the way, because think of somebody like that one. That was not a genuine person. And when I confronted him, he blocked me, and till date I've never heard about him. So such are the challenges, because you don't know what in people's intentions. Sometimes maybe they just want to hook you up, and then they have different intentions. Maybe some will
try to take advantage.
Some will want to even take your cameras, or so those are the challenges.
Yeah, and I think it's one of the major one now that you're in a male-dominated field, where you have to deal with the male counterpart. So I think it's quite common, and you're a really strong woman.
Yeah, sure. And from there, that is when I said being a female agenda in a company, I think I really needed to employ men as part of security, and at the same time, just purely security. Yeah, so I think it also helps.
Okay.
Because when you are seen with such kind of people again, people get too scared, you know. Even if they had that bad intention, it will scare them away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're looking really, really beautiful today. So, and I really appreciate our male viewers. So I want to speak on their behalf. Who's?
Okay. In as much as I wouldn't want to be so open to it, but For now, I'll just say that I'm not dating.
Okay,
Yes, I'm not
okay.
dating. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
not dating.
there's a chance.
Maybe, maybe
Mhm.
not, but I'm
Mhm.
not dating.
You guys, take it, do it fast, you know. Take this chance, man. Don't
Oh
say I
my
didn't
God.
even, you know, advise you guys. So she's single. You can always reach out to her. But anyway, for business, we're here for business, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And she has a company, Merop Productions. I've seen their work; it's really amazing. And whatever you guys are doing, it's awesome. And just continue with that spirit, and I believe there's so many people that want to venture and be like you guys and maybe own companies in future. So how can people reach you? Maybe if I have an event, how can I reach out to you? Social media platforms,
Okay.
your numbers?
Yeah, on our social media platforms, official social media platforms, we have our Facebook account, which is Merop Photography for all the events. My official page is Merolin Opio,
Okay.
and then we also have a YouTube channel,
Okay.
which is Merop Photography.
Mhm.
If you go to that YouTube channel, you'll get our works there.
Mhm.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, so Merop Productions, YouTube, Merop Photography. So you guys head there and get to subscribe, get to check out their work. It's really awesome. I'm really telling you guys, so you don't want to miss this chance. If you have an event, hit them up. Your numbers.
Yeah,
Didn't give
our
the
numbers
number?
are 0718 67 50 41.
Okay.
0718 67 50 41. Plus, they can also DM us on our email address is Merolin Opio,
Mhm.
which has the double L, like for
Okay.
the Facebook account,
Mhm.
54 at gmail.
Okay, Merolin Opio with a double L 54@gmail.com. So guys, there you have it. Thank you so much, my dear, for coming. I would hug you, but
Thank you.
if this government saw us doing that,
You can
damn.
as well.
So thank you so much. You're looking really beautiful. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
your journey, and I wish you well. Yeah, if I need to hit up and maybe get an event done, I can always reach out to you because I trust you guys.
Yeah, sure.
But meanwhile, I'm so hungry, in fact, and someone mentioned that
The food somewhere.
they know how to cook and they do that. So I'm not going to waste a lot of time.
We're gonna
After
hit the
this,
kitchen.
I need to have something in my stomach. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I was your host, Muthoni Gatuma, and it was a pleasure having you, and all the best in what you do.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.